previous problem. Three particles are given, which displacements are given. In that, see the second particle and its displacement is given by this equation. x2 is equal to 5ti plus 5tj मीटर. आपला जो क्वेश्चन आपण लिहिलं होतं तिथे 5t लिहिलं नव्हतं, फक्त 5 लिहिलं होतं. So you have to make this correction. Then we find the velocity which is related to this formula. v2 is equal to d dt of x2. So it comes to be 5I plus 5j meter per second. Since this term do not contain any term with related to time, we say the acceleration of that particle is equal to 0. Velocity is independent of time, that means its acceleration is 0. And magnitude of this velocity, that is v2, we can find this by using the formula, this square root of addition of the square of x component and the square of y component. X component is 5, y component is also 5. So the velocity, its magnitude comes to be 2 root 5 meter per second. If you have to find the direction of that velocity, you know direction is given by which formula? Tan theta is equal to y component of that vector divided by its x component. So y component is 5, x component is again 5. So it comes tan theta is equal to 1. So theta is equal to tan inverse of 1. So theta comes to be 45 degree. Equations of motion for an object moving in one dimension. That means for rectilinear motion of the object, we have derived 3 kinematical equations and you are familiar with them. First equation is with acceleration of a body, and this acceleration is related to the velocity. So first equation of motion is related to the final velocity of a body, and in rectilinear motion we have taken it is v is equal to u plus at. Second equation is for displacement, it is s is equal to ut plus half at square, and third equation is v square is equal to u square plus 2as. But in that motion, that means in the rectilinear motion, we have taken these equations without considering them in a vectors. Now we have to study the equations of motion for an object which is traveling in a plane. That means we have to consider these equations in 2 dimensions when the object or that particle is moving with uniform acceleration. Acceleration is uniform means its average velocity and instantaneous velocity both are equal. So to derive the equations for motion for such condition, we consider, suppose the particle is moving with initial velocity u at time t is equal to 0, means at start of the motion the initial velocity of particle is u. As the time passes, the velocity of a particle changes uniformly. Since the acceleration is uniform, the acceleration remains constant. So change in velocity is also constant, and therefore we say it is in uniform accelerated motion. So when in such cases, if we have to find the equations of motion, again we consider the same formula, that is acceleration is given by change in velocity upon time interval. Here when the particle is moving, at start its initial velocity is u, after time t its velocity becomes v. So there is a change in velocity, but that change is uniform. So we say the acceleration acts on the particle is uniform or it is constant. So using that we can find first equation of motion which is related to the final velocity of the particle, and this equation you can find by using the formula a is equal to acceleration is equal to change in velocity upon time interval. That is change in velocity means final velocity minus initial velocity upon time. Final time is t, initial time is 0. So the time interval is t minus 0, that is t. By rearranging the terms in this equation, you can get the equation v is equal to u plus at. This we say it is the first equation of motion. Now the second equation gives us the displacement of that particle covered in time t, and to find the displacement, we know the displacement is equal to what? velocity into time. So here it is, since the velocity of particle changes from u to v, we have to consider its average velocity. So displacement s is equal to v average, that is average velocity of the particle, into time t. Average velocity, you have to take the average of these two velocities. What is that? It is u plus v upon 2 into t. To find the average, what we do? We do this addition, divided by 2. So substitute the value of v from equation number 1. So u will be as it is, plus this v is replaced by u plus at divided by this 2 into t. Now this u plus u becomes 2u plus at divided by 2 into t. That means this equation becomes ut, this 2 will get cancelled, ut plus half a into t square. This is the equation of motion. We say this is the second kinematical equation when the particle is moving in a plane with uniform acceleration. We have to derive. For that we consider the final velocity v bar is equal to u bar plus a bar into t. Now to derive the third equation of motion, we have to take the self dot product of final velocity, that is v dot v, and substitute the value of v, it is u plus at dot u plus at. Do this multiplication then. V dot v, the self dot product, or if the vector, if it is multiplied with the vector itself, then its magnitude, it is equal to the square of magnitude of that vector. So v dot v comes to be v square, which is equal to u dot u plus this u dot at plus this at dot u plus at dot at. Simplify this equation. We will get v square is equal to u dot u. Again it is self dot product. So u dot u becomes u square. You have studied it in the last chapter, the self dot product of a vector. Then u dot u comes to be u square plus u dot at plus at dot u, means it is equal to 2 times u dot at. बरोबर है? Plus a bar t dot a bar t, it comes to be a dot a t square. We have kept here a dot a as it is because we have to rearrange this term in the next step. So v square is equal to u square plus 2a dot ut, rearrange the terms in this equation, plus a dot a into t square. So again v square is equal to what? U square plus 2a dot, you can take this term inside the bracket, this is ut plus, here it is we have taken 2a outside the bracket, so we have to divide it by 1 by 2, so the term remains unchanged. So it is half a bar into t square. But this ut plus half a into t square, what it gives us? It gives us the displacement of the particle. So this term is replaced by s in this equation, and we get the last equation, v square is equal to u square plus 2a bar dot s bar. This equation is the third equation of motion for an object traveling in a plane with uniform acceleration.